Feels like a Christmas jumper. Anyway, good morning. Today I'm going to do beef stew. But this meat I'm going to that's nicely taken away. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of flour on this meat with a little bit of chili powder. I'm also going to do some dumplings. Sprinkle a bit of this on. Right. Flour now. Just thicken up the stew a little bit when it's cooking. Plain flour will also give it a stir around. Will also brown it off a little bit better when you're frying it before you put it in the stew. Right. A little bit of oil. Tiniest bit you can get. That should do. Stir it round. Just flake off the top of that, that's it. And I'm going to cover it for at least 1 to 2 hours. Right, I've got my potatoes, my vegetables ready. I've already boiled the potatoes soft enough to go in the stew, so right, before we go any further, I'm just going to light a candle for Richard. Sunlight keeps going in and out, so that's why I've got these up for the moment. Right. First off, I'm going to get this mixture ready. I'm not going to add any water to this just yet. That's potatoes and all that mixed in with that. And we're going to add some garlic to that as well. Put that to the side. Oh god, what a mess. Yeah, well, so, right. Because I'm going to fry off my beef. That's why I put some flour on it. To make it so I can brown it off a bit better. All nicely mixed up there, look. I'm going to put garlic in this as well as oil. Quite a bit of garlic in this because I want the flavour. Yep. Had to make sure that was garlic. There we go. Lights on the door. You can fry this beef separately because there is quite a bit on here, but that's why I've got a big pan, and I will be frying it until it's nice and brown. And this is where you add the salts and the peppers, but not just yet. As it starts cooking it and sizzling. And when it's all nicely like cooked off or browned off, I'm going to add some onion. Maybe half an onion, but I'm using the sliced one in the bags. Right, it's time to just add a bit of beef. Time to transfer this mixture in with the vegetables. onion and beef with all the mixture in there. What I'm going to do to get all the flavouring out is add a bit of water to this pan, to this frying pan. Swirl it round a bit. Get all the juices and flavours that I've just cooked, and add that in here as well. There we go. And then that won't take long for this to wash. Mix that nicely. Put that over there. Then the good part. Once this starts cooking, I'm going to add, I'll cover up the name, half of this, and the other half just in case I need it. Right, now it's time for the beef stock cube. I'll put you back over there again. Without burning the crap out of my stand. There we go. I will add some more water in a minute as well. Just getting this all nicely heated up. You can see I'm using potatoes because I really don't like swede or turnip or whatever you want to use. I'm not really keen on it, so I use potatoes. Right, add a bit more water. Give it a good stir. And this is when you cook it for at least 1 hour. There we go. Nice and fluffy. Let it slowly simmer with the lid on. Right, while that's simmering, I'd like to thank all the well wishes yesterday from Richard. He sadly passed away, I know that, but nobody knows what the cause or anything like that, so we're still waiting on the police to inform us how he died, or if they do inform us. But say thank you to everyone who concerned about it. And I'm back on with this now. A good tip for you: when you're boiling anything in a pan, leave a wooden spoon or wooden spatula just in the water so it doesn't boil over. I don't know what it does, but it makes sure it doesn't make it boil over. Now I'm going to make the dumpling mixture. I'll show you. You can use ready-made, that powder in the packet stuff, but just going to show you how I make it from fresh. First off, soft raising flour. I'm not making a massive one, so I'm going to use 300. It's usually 300 grams, but I'm going to use 100 grams just for something for me. Oh, turn back on, you bugger. Yeah. That's 50. 95. Just over, well, just under 100. Now it's just over, but that'll do. That's self-raising flour. Oh, I don't know how to put these things now. Oh, I've got flour on my t-shirt, on my jumper again. At least it brushes off. Right. Oh, it's bloody waiting for it to be faced. Baking powder. To make them like fluff up when they're cooked. You need a little bit of this as well, so this is usually about 80 grams, so I'm gonna, it's 102 now, so I'll just add that and that. 114 now. That's all I'll need for this. Give that a little mixture in. If you find it easier to get the packet one, then you can easily get one if you want one. Right. Where do I put it? I don't remember what it's called, but I did buy some. Ah, that is a Torah beef suet. For this, you need about 60 to 80 grams, but I'm only going to use 20 grams. But mix it with your hand. Don't mix it with your hands. Mix it with a spoon, because it does melt. There we go. And if you use your hands, it's going to make it melt like crazy. Put it in the fridge after you've used it. Get a good mix round. In fact, I can move that now. Save me battery in my weighing scales. Mix that round. You can use milk or water. Slowly pour the water in to mix it. Until it looks like, bread dough, I mean. And to add the grains, mixed herbs. Even if you read it on the packaging, I've just put in the fridge, it says use mixed herbs. So, nice good amount of mixed herbs to make my dumplings. Alright, give that a stir again. Oh, look at that, that's nice and thick. To thicken this up, I use flour. I'll get a spoon and show you what it looks like. I'll put it underneath. That's what it looks like now. I've done quite a lot, so I'll put that to the side. Yeah, put the lid back on again. The spoon to the side. Put that away. Let's look at that one. Mix that round. That needs more water. The guy I watched on YouTube doing this, I know I've done it before, but used milk and egg to mix it. I'm not sure if you should, but looks good. It looked good. But this way, that's the type of texture you want. Right, I'm going to cover that while that's cooking, still simmering, I mean, and then make myself a coffee. Right, now I'm going to transfer the contents of the pan into this and then finish it off in the oven for 30 to 35 minutes so I can brown off the mixture I've made. Nicely thickened up. If you want your dumplings soft, put a lid on these if you've got a lid. But if you want them nice and crusty on the top, leave them open. But I haven't got a lid for this. If I did, I would put silver foil over it. Dumplings need to be about this big. There we go, that's one. That's two. We get three I'm going to get three. Because they do raise up a bit in the oven. Put them in the oven on gas mark for 30 to 35 minutes. I'm going to add this one to that. There we go. Stew and dumplings. I'll put these in the oven. And I'll see you, stand you up straight, I'll see you when they're coming out. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is how you impress someone. Just bring it out one. Try and grab this without burning your bloody hands. Here we go. Look at that. Turn it around a bit. There you have it. I'm going to leave it to stand for 5 minutes before I serve it out. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to take a photo. Going to do it for the gram. No, this is for the mouth's watering already. This is for the thumbnail. There we go. Here we go. That's one dumpling there. A bit of the gravy and mixture. 2 dumplings. More of the gravy mixture. And 3 dumplings. And that is just enough for me. That's the whole lot. There we go. Right, I'm going to do a taste test in front of you. And I'm going to sit them down. There we go, yeah. This, right, the dumplings. Yeah, I'm showing it. Bit more veg on it. I'm going to say fruit and veg, but a bit more veg. There you go. It's such a long time since I've had this. It reminds me of Christmas. And it's absolutely fantastic for winter warmer. I'm going to sit down and eat it. So that'll be the video. Give us a like, comment and a subscribe. Share it if you want to. And I'll see you all tomorrow.